An Accidental Creation
by Dominique Diggs
and Michelle Lima.
While relaxing on the comfortable beaches, burying your toes in the warm sand, and building elegant sandcastles, do you ever wonder how the beaches came to be? We all know that rocks were deposited on the coast, but how did it get there? It all started with a conflict between brothers, a typical Tuesday for the gods on Mount Olympus. This Tuesday had gone all wrong ever since Zeus mentioned his power over his little brother Poseidon and all of the gods.
I have more power than you will ever know, Poseidon,
Zeus rumbled through his thick brown beard, arrogantly crossing his arms.
Just look at my throne compared to yours, and I alone rule the skies, and the gods as well. I object!
Screamed Hera, popping up from her elegant throne beside her husband with anger twisted in her face.
Zeus, you are way too strict. Just because you're the god of the skies does not mean you rule everything. You are certainly not the ruler of me, thank you very much,
she concluded with pride.
I agree,
chimed the gods in unison. Zeus rolled his eyes at the gods and sat down in defeat. Poseidon, overwhelmed with anger, screamed at his stubborn and headstrong brother.
Zeus, you have no right to talk about us that way. Just remember about the competition.
Zeus slumped into his seat when his brother mentioned the competition between them. It was a rule that if Zeus ever got too headstrong, Poseidon would take over. Zeus knew he was on the verge of being replaced because of his overconfidence, and the thought just made him more uptight and angry. Just the thought of his carefree oaf of a brother ruling the skies, the seas, and the gods made him want to rip out all of his hair.
You know, Zeus, we can have that competition right now,
Poseidon remarked as he saw the pain he was causing his brother.
It just takes half the gods to agree that I am the more powerful and smarter brother,
grinned Poseidon, excited to overthrow Zeus. Zeus, as stubborn and vain as ever, shouted,
Hey, here's a Tuesday that I can have fun with. Seeing my brother cry in pain and whine for his little mommy to come and save him. I would love to see your expression when I tell you that you have no shot at winning the throne.
Zeus laughed loudly and shook the heavens and the earth as he did so. Poseidon's grin suddenly turned into a scowl, and Poseidon shouted,
Hey, I'm ready to fight right now. Come on, don't be a baby. Let's take this outside. All right, you're on,
cried Zeus. The gods tried to stop them, but no amount of persuading would do them any good. Are they really going to battle for the throne again? Gasped Aphrodite.
I know Zeus would win. He's stronger than Poseidon,
Artemis whispered. Poseidon and Zeus, all ready in full armor, jumped off of Mount Olympus and tumbled into the nearby trees. Zeus tackled Poseidon, and Poseidon splashed salt water in Zeus's eyes to pry him off. They grumbled in anger, and their tumbling shook the earth. They rolled quickly down the mountain they landed on and splashed right into the salt water. Poseidon was more powerful than Zeus in the ocean, so Zeus's fate was questionable. Poseidon drew thousands of waves all sea from the animals depths to
the
aid
sea.
him in his battle. Poseidon attempted to drown Zeus, but Zeus was too powerful. Zeus summoned his lightning bolt, and it was automatically flung from Mount Olympus into his giant hand. As soon as Poseidon saw the lightning arise from Zeus's fingertips, he knew he was in trouble. Zeus struck the lightning into the sea floor, and the vibrations were felt from millions of miles away. This caused all the sea animals to swim out of sight. Zeus automatically won the fight and kept his throne when Poseidon fled the scene. Zeus laughed in victory while the vibrations pushed billions of giant piles of salt in all directions. And the tsunamis that resulted because of Zeus's earthquake pushed the salt piles even further out. The salt and the sand mixed together to create a refined mixture. This mixture was pushed against the coast for weeks because the aftershocks were so powerful. The excess buildup spread throughout the coasts of the ocean, creating a famous recreational area presently known as beaches. The first beach was discovered in Crete, Greece, and ever since then, the powerful aftershocks from Zeus still pile salt and sand onto the coasts.